everyone, it's me, Rhiannon. So, I know it's been a little while, okay? It's fine. I've been like, well, I graduated on Monday, it's now Thursday. And you know when you just feel like you've had loads to do, even when you haven't, and you feel like rushed off your feet when you've not really been doing much? Like, that's how I feel. I can't explain it. I don't know if anyone else feels like that, but that's how I feel. Okay? So, yeah. Today's video is a little bit of a different one. I'm going to talk about something that I've wanted to talk about for a while. A few people have actually asked me to do it, dare I say. And yeah, so today's video I'm going to give you some hints and tips on Slimming World. So a little backstory to this is that I joined Slim World in 2017 and I lost over 2 stone, and in my first week I lost 8.5 pounds. Now I recently joined Slim World again and I lost 5.5 pounds in the first week, and I know those weight losses are ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't expect anyone to lose that amount of weight in a week. Like, it depends on a lot of things. It depends on how much water you've drank in the day, what you've eaten, what you're wearing, like if you've been to the toilet or not, like so many things. And also just like how big you are. Like, if you're big, you're gonna lose more. Like, it just falls off you, like in the first week especially. So yeah, please don't follow these tips and expect to lose 8.5 pounds. Like, don't shout at me if you expect to do that. Basically, I think that I'm a seasoned veteran at Slimming World and I have some helpful tips, and I think they might just help other people, because like personally I will take all the help I can get because I am someone that really struggles to stay motivated and I need someone literally prodding me with a stick. Well, no, you know that meme that's do stuff and it's like, I'm gonna put it here, right? Jack, my boyfriend, literally texts me do stuff all the time because I am someone that really struggles to stay motivated. So if you're like me, I'm just gonna help you out. I'm just gonna try and help you and also help myself, because I've had graduation, I've finished uni, I've sort of fallen off the wagon again. So predictable. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you some tips and it'll hopefully help you and it'll hopefully help me and it'll hopefully inspire us all to feel better, to feel more healthy, whatever, because that's why I do it. To me, like, as much as I want to lose weight, and I don't think that anyone should be embarrassed if they want to lose weight. I personally say I do struggle with my weight. It's something that I think everyone struggles with, no matter if you're a size 10 or you're size 20. If you're unhappy and not feeling confident in your body, that's absolutely fine and you have the right to do something about it, okay? So yeah, I do struggle with my weight, so hopefully this video will help us all. Hopefully it will. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into it. So, straight into it, she says. I've spoke for 4.5 minutes. Okay, anyway, so the first tip is something that they tell you straight away in Slimming World, and it is to plan. Now, what they don't tell you is that you don't have to plan for the full week at once, because I literally, it's now, what day is it? Thursday. I don't know what I'm gonna want for tea next Wednesday. Who does? You know what I mean? So, plan in chunks. That's what I do, and I find it stops food from going off as well, because if I go to the shop and I buy 3 red peppers, they'll all be off. You know what I mean? My fridge isn't that cold. I live in a student house, the fridge isn't that great quality. Plan in chunks. Don't do like a full shop every time, but if you just go to the shop and get your little bits, and you know, I think that is just a really effective way to do Slimming World, because it can be expensive as well. Like, I'm fully aware that if you go to the shop 3 times a week, that is expensive. But I also know that if you go to the shop and buy everything for the week and then it goes off, or you don't eat it, or you don't fancy it, that's also wasting a lot of food. So, and that is expensive as well. So yeah, plan, but it doesn't have to be for the full week. It can just be for chunks or just whatever you feel, even if you want to take it day by day and go to the shop in the morning if you're unemployed, or if you're employed, whatever you want, you know. Just try and plan, because it sort of is a safety net, and if you've got stuff in all the time, like, you're less tempted to go for something else, I personally think. And also plan your snacks. Have a list of snacks that you want to eat and you like, not just like boiled eggs. They're like, at Slimworld, they're like, have boiled eggs in the fridge. I don't want to eat a boiled egg. Have grapes, pineapple, watermelon, whatever you want. Even things that are sins, and if they're low sins, like, just have them in. Pink and white marshmallows with the wafers are, I think, 2.5 sins each, and they're quite big, and it feels good because you can like eat them all. So yeah, the first tip is plan. The second tip is stay to group. I know they tell you this as well, but I'm going to tell you it from me. Stay a group, because it's very helpful for ideas. It's very helpful to like get relationships with the people who are in your group, and I think that's important because that's what keeps you coming back, even if you'll be embarrassed. Like, if you don't lose weight, or if you go and then come back, like, people don't care. Like people at Slimworld, 9 times out of 10, well, I've personally never experienced anyone that doesn't want you to succeed. Everyone wants you to succeed. Everyone's there to help. People like swap numbers, whatever. And I think that's really helpful. So stay a group. I've found a direct correlation with losing weight and staying to group, and not losing weight and not staying to group. So yeah, I would highly recommend staying to group. I think that is a very important part of it, and like, that's what you're paying for essentially, because you can do the plan and weigh yourself every week at home. Like, it's easy enough to find the skills for Slimworld on Facebook or the internet. Just like, go and stay, and it's really helpful. And then on the other hand, what I find helpful is the community of people who do Slim and World on Instagram. So I didn't know this existed, but there is such a huge community of people who do Slim and World on Instagram, and they are really helpful, and they're just constantly posting like ideas for food, like motivational stuff. So I have a Slim World Instagram, which I will link down below if you want to follow it. There was a car alarm. Like I said, I really struggle to stay motivated, so if I follow them and I go on that account, it's just like constant motivation in my face, which is what I need, and what I'm sure other people need as well. So yeah, I would definitely follow them, or even just follow the hashtags on Instagram, on your personal Instagram. Like, you don't have to make a Slim World Instagram if you don't want to. The next thing is to definitely use your sins. When I first started, I was scared to use my sins, and then it hit me, and I was like, I'm eating broccoli and chicken every day. I'm gonna have a Freddo. You know what I mean? If you want a Freddo, just have it. Like, the sins are there for a reason. You're allowed to have them for a reason. Just have them. You walk around, you burn calories even if you're not doing any exercise by breathing. Just have a Freddo, you know? So yeah, definitely do that. I personally like to save my sins till the end of the day, right? And I'll have strawberries, and I'll save my healthy extras as well. And I'll have strawberries, hi-fi bar, Freddo, and it feels like you're being really naughty, but you just, like, you probably end up under your sins. Like, sometimes I feel really sick after it, but like, that's just helps me, because it feels like I'm having something like a treat. It feels like I'm having something like a bit, ooh, should I be having this? But you should, you're allowed to, you know what I mean? So I think it's really helpful just to use the sins, because they're there for a reason. Use them for whatever you want to use them for. If you want to have a packet of crisps at 10 AM and you've got sins, like, just do it, you know? Just do it. Also, use the Slim and World recipes. They're really tasty. They're really nice. Like, I really like them. They're really easy to follow online. And as well as that, having a Slim and World ready meal in the house is just like really helpful, I think. And it's really helpful just to like bung it in the oven if you're busy or whatever. And some of them are nice, like the people at Slim World are like, oh my god, they're gorgeous. And like, they're not gorgeous. They'd be better if you made it yourself. But they're not bad, they don't taste bad, they just all have a similar taste to them. But it's fine, I'm not trying to put you off them, I'm trying to get you on them. But it sounds like I'm trying to put you off them. But yeah, I would definitely recommend them, just having them in the house, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know if your friend's gonna ring you up and say, hello, do you wanna go do something? You're gonna be like, oh shit, I need to have me tea, but I've only got this in and blah blah, like, you know. So yeah, I would definitely recommend like the Slim World ready meals from Iceland. Just have them in, have like 1 or 2 in, and they're great. And also, just like off the topic, Slim World chips are amazing, just try them. You boil them, put them in the oven, they take not very long, they're really easy to make, and they're proper tasty. So do go for Slim World chips. Right, so that's all for the tips. The last thing I want to say is, I know I've just stood here and told you how to do Slim World, but please don't obsess over it. It's not that important. If you go over your sins, it's fine. Like, don't get yourself down about it. I know they're called sins, and apparently it means synergy, but like, the word sin is a very negative word, and I have found myself sometimes being like, oh my god, I've had 30 sins, oh my god. But like, some of them are like ketchup and like hummus. Like, it's fine. And I think sometimes, although it is good and I find it a great tool, it can sometimes reinforce some quite unhealthy ideas about food and restriction and stuff like that. So it isn't the be all and end all. The number on the scale, as much as Slim World revolves around it, isn't that important. If you feel happy and if you're healthy and if you're confident, that's all that matters. So please, please don't take what I say as like gospel truth, or like Slim World as like gospel truth, because as great as it is, you're also great. Your mental health is very important as well. So yeah, I just want to say that because I think that's really important, and I think that isn't always said in the groups, and it isn't always said on Instagram. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please do subscribe. If you want more things like this, let me know, because I'd happily like do like what I eat in a day in Slim World, whatever. Like, I'll like bring you along with me on my journey if you want. And yeah, I'll link my Slim World Instagram below if you're interested in following it. I don't post that much on it right now, but who knows what's going to happen in the future. You know, who knows. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope it helps you. I wish you all the best in your success in whatever you want to do. If you want to do Slim World, if you want to do Weight Watchers, if you want to just exercise and eat healthier, if you want to eat anything you want, just do it. It's fine. As long as you're happy, it's fine. Okay, I feel like I'm being really cheesy, but it's true. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Bye.